All right, everybody. It says we're live. Today is October 1st. Here it's 4:27 p.m. Central Time here in Wisconsin. I am very upset. I'm blown away, and I felt I'm probably not going to be reading any comments in the comments section. This is going to be probably one of the fastest live streams I've ever done, but I was highly upset when I come across this material. I personally don't consider myself racist, but to come across these clips of President Donald Trump proves that he actually is a serious racist. So if you are in, I hope that you all don't jump out. But just want to say hey to Sister Diane Blue, Country Boy Logging. Hope you're doing well up there in Maine. Brother Michael Gale, Sister DB's in the house. Sister Love Pugs, much love. I'm just blown away. Blown away. I'm going to share a screen. I had, after I've supported Trump for so long, to see how racist he really is. Ryan Hutman, we shall see. Dreamwatcher, hi from Scotland. Good to see you once again, Ryan. Hello. Now, are we fishing? Because I've never seen these people in here. Good to see you all come in here. Oh, I'm not about to judge the only hope that America has. Doug in 49, yo man, and peeps. All right, everybody. Huge Trump supporter. After watching this this video clip, there's a strong like one of my hats here. Make America badass again. That might go into the trash because I find out that, you know, after watching this video, that Trump is actually racist, and he supports white supremacists. This is like a needle in a haystack. I'm just blown away, and my heart breaks. So I'm going to share the screen. You all watch this. Watch it in the archives. Tell me what you think. New to the chat, but have been listening for a while, a month or two. Appreciate that, Ryan. Well, here we go. Share screen. Everybody, you got to listen to this. I was absolutely shocked when I heard the racism, the sheer hypocrisy coming out of President Trump's mouth. I mean, I was fooled. I don't know if I can blow it up full screen. There you go.
You want to denounce white supremacy, white nationalism, and as he's asking the question, Trump says, sure.
Are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups?
Sure.
Are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups?
Sure.
Now, I don't know about you.
Oh, maybe I watched this wrong. Sounded like sure to me.
But when someone says sure to me, saying, hey, do you want to denounce white supremacy, white nationalism? And as he's asking the question, Trump says, sure.
Are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups?
Sure.
Are you willing tonight to condemn white supremacists and militia groups?
Sure.
Now, I don't know about you, but when someone says sure to me, that means yes. So the question could have ended right there. Do you want to denounce white supremacy, white nationalism? He said sure, not once, but twice. That's it. Question asked and answered. The question could have ended right there, but he tried to rope in other things that he thinks are white supremacists in nature, like Kenosha, Wisconsin, and also Portland, Oregon, talking about other entities. And then Chris Wallace tags in his tag team partner, Joe Biden, and Joe Biden shouts out, The Proud Boys.
Oh, let me say something about the Proud Boys. It's kind of hard to be a white supremacist when most of the population of Proud Boys are Hispanic, white, Puerto Rican, African American, Asian American, Chinese, Indian American, etc. It's kind of hard to be a white supremacist. I can't believe I listened to this all wrong. I put something wrong in the title. I feel so stupid right now, but oh wow. If you're not familiar with the Proud Boys, you might want to check up. Like I said, the Proud Boys, they're out there defending patriots against Antifa, and they're made up of whites, Africans, African Americans, however you want to call them, Puerto Ricans, Cubans, whatever. You cannot be a white supremacist group if you have anything else besides Caucasian. Oh, I must have watched this whole thing wrong. To all the trolls out there. Oops.
So when Trump asks, hey, who am I going to denounce aside from who I've already denounced? When Biden yells, Proud Boys, he says, okay, Proud Boys, stand down and stand back. Now, as a result of that exchange, the media and everybody I mentioned earlier are saying Trump did not denounce white supremacy again. He's emboldening white supremacists. He's not doing it forcefully enough, all this, that, and the third. Now, my reaction to this is bogus, first of all. And second of all, Trump always gets asked this question. He should carry around a video of himself denouncing white supremacy over and over again throughout the years. So when he gets asked a question, he can pull out his phone and say, hey, here's me denouncing it over and over again over the years. Now, before I go any further into the video, I'm going to roll two clips. The first one is John Roberts of Fox News shamefully badgering Kelly McEnany over and over again about this whole white supremacy non-issue. Then you're going to see Trump repeatedly denounce white supremacy. I mean,
okay, for all you libtards and far left Democrat scumbags who love abortion, hate religion, yada yada yada, and say that Trump is a racist. Why don't you peek your ears up a little bit? Just try to pay attention. Scrape some of that glitter and some of that Play-Doh and that gunk out of there, and that goop, nasty crap. And just listen for a minute, because I don't understand why you all still have the balls. Even if you have balls, you say that I don't have balls because I consider myself a woman. I relate to as a woman, so you're trans, whatever. And if you're a female and you don't have balls, you'll say you do have balls because I relate as a man. I'm a man. So whatever you do or don't have, just hold on to them for a second while we watch this.
I mean, you gonna ask a guy the same question over and over again. How many times must he answer? I'll talk about why they keep asking the question after we get done with the clip. Then I'll give you the rest of my 2 cents, my deep detail analysis, and then I'll wrap it on up with a nice bow on top. So without further ado, let's go ahead and roll it.
If I could start off, I'd like to ask you for a definitive and declarative statement without ambiguity or deflection.
This part shocks me because he's one of my favorite reporters from Fox, but I think he got roped off.
As the person who speaks for the president, does the president denounce white supremacism and groups that espouse it in all their forms?
This has been answered yesterday by the president himself, the day before by the president himself on the debate stage. The president was asked this. He said, sure, 3 times. Yesterday, he was point blank asked, do you denounce white supremacy? And he said, I've always denounced any form of that. I can go back and read for you in August 2019, in one voice, our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, bigotry and white supremacy in August of 2017. Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups. I have an entire list of these quotes that I can go through with you. He has condemned white supremacy more than any president in modern history.
Just to clear it.
Well, I'll be damned. I'll be damned. I don't know. Maybe she's got to read it again, but my buddy here that I really respected lost all respect, but it'll get better. But it kind of screwed me up because, like I said, I think I heard it wrong, and I was like, wow, Trump really is racist. You know, fascist KKK. Hey, KK, or whatever the hell you call it, and defund the police. I thought this whole segment was about how racist Trump was. Damn it. I might be right. Hold on.
This morning, can you, naming it, make a declarative statement that you denounce, that the president denounces it?
I just did. The president has denounced this repeatedly. The president was asked this. You're contriving a storyline and a narrative.
I'm just asking you to put this to rest.
I just did. I read you all of the quotes, and if you need to see them in writing, I will put them in an email. Hold on.
So, Kayleigh, can you right now denounce white supremacy and the groups
I
that
just
espouse?
did. The president has denounced.
Now, he just said, can you denounce white supremacy? And before that, he said, can you just say it so we can lay it to bed? Put it to sleep. Bury the hatchet. Shut the F up about white supremacy and all this.
White supremacy, the KKK, and hate groups in all forms. He signed a resolution to that effect. The president just last week, perhaps you all weren't covering it, but just last week expressed his desire to see the KKK prosecuted as domestic terrorists. This president had advocated for the death penalty for a white supremacist, the first federal execution in 17 years. His record on this is unmistakable, and it's shameful that the media.
I totally disavow the Ku Klux Klan.
Listen up, kids. Not people that are wide awake, are brothers and sisters in Christ. And I hope Brother Mark Rouse stuck around for this. But here we go. Here comes the roller coaster ride.
Disavow David Duke.
Supremacist, the first federal execution in 17 years. His record on this is unmistakable, and it's shameful that the media.
I totally disavow the Ku Klux Klan. I totally disavow David Duke.
When you say the party is self-destructing, what do you see as the biggest problem with the Reform Party right now?
Well, you've got David Duke just joined, a bigot, a racist, a problem.
Whoa, February 2000, Trump said that. I thought he was a racist. You got to be kidding me. I thought Trump was, this is when everybody loved him because he wasn't running as a Democrat in the presidential race. 2016, 16 years later, he came back and ran as a Republican. That's when everybody started to hate him. David Duke, who was a part of the Ku Klux Klan. Can you believe this? Mr. Racist Donald Trump didn't support David Duke? Wow. Can you believe that, Antifa? Can you believe that, libs? Can you believe that, Democrats? Libertard bunch of freaks.
This is not exactly the people you want in your party.
So are you prepared right now to make a clear and unequivocal statement renouncing the support of all white supremacists?
Of course I am. Of course I am.
How many times do I have to reject? I've rejected David Duke. I've rejected the KKK, the Ku Klux Klan.
About the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups that are repugnant to everything we hold dear as Americans.
I got to rewind that just a little bit.
About the neo-Nazis and the white nationalists, because they should be condemned totally. Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups that are repugnant to everything we hold dear as Americans.
In one voice, our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, and white supremacy.
All right, Chair.
All right, everybody. Real quick, I just want to jump in and say to all you far left libtard idiots that continue to say that Donald Trump, President Trump, has never condemned the Nazis, the skinheads, the white supremacists. It's right there. And there's 10,000 times more clips. All right. So this is what's been going on and on. And then you have Biden last night on the debate stage, or the night before last. My mind's as great as his. Said that he has not denounced racism. And then they throw in the Proud Boys, which the Proud Boys have nothing to do with racism, because there's white, black, Puerto Rican, Spanish, whatever. All these people consist of each other. They're a group that love our country, and they go to a lot of these rallies and protests because they protect our patriots, our men and women and children from Antifa. That's what the Proud Boys are. They're not racist. How can you be racist and hang out with a black dude, a Puerto Rican dude, a Mexican dude, a little Chinese dude, and you all hang out, drink beers, and go beat up people at Antifa rallies? How the F can you be a racist? It's not possible. So anyways, I just want to show everybody, which I know all y'all know this, but if some of you libtards come across here, clickbait on my title and be like, I knew it, Trump's a racist. And then you start watching and you watch the videos. And like I said, it came up again, came up during the debate. Will you denounce racism? Will you denounce white supremacy? How many fucking times, pardon my French, does Donald Trump have to denounce racism in our country? How many times? And skinheads, whatever. How many times? He gets to ask that question all the time. So, anyways, short and sweet. Nicely played, brother. You got some in here with the title. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Do a little troll fishing. Action Jackson. But if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's a duck. How can you call Trump a racist when it's right there? And Trump's never denounced. He's never ever denounced. Racism. He's Trump's very racist. He's never denounced white supremacy. Blah blah blah. Man, he's been denouncing that since 2000 and beyond. David Duke, one of the most famous KKK members that tried to run for office in the year 2000, it just showed in the clip. Trump was not going to support him because he was a part of the KKK. So you dumb fucking libertards, grow the F up and, pardon me, fear no man. Just go fuck yourself, libtards. Anyways, sorry everybody for the potty words. Yes, you're right. Portland has Duggan sucked for decades. Trump is not a racist. He is far from a racist. And I tell you what, if you knew before he ran for president, to be the president, how many African Americans that he hired working at his skyscrapers, other places, this and that. Far from a racist, far from a bigot. And I don't know. Anyways, maybe if you want to like and share this video and send it to some of your family members that believe that Trump, he's racist. He hates black people. He loves white supremacy. Trump's the devil. Yeah. Well, to all y'all, suck a big fat one. Much love to everybody. Fear no man, never fear death. Get right with God. Fight the good fight, and always stay locked and loaded. God bless.